I'd like to call the meeting to order. Will you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Councilor McBrady.
Here.
Councilor Burridge. Here. Councilor Hill.
Here.
Councilor Walker.
Here.
Councilor Gosick.
Here.
Councilor Tesorio.
Here.
Councilor Cordino.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. I'd like to welcome everybody to the first official meeting of 2020. Following this meeting at 6:30, we will have the first committee meeting of the year. Anything else under the mayor's report? Seeing none, will clerk please call resolution number 1.
Elect presiding officer of the Common Council.
Councilor Hill, Councilor Walker. Any comments? Councilor Hill?
It would be my pleasure to offer Robert Cordino's name as the President of the Council. I think we should all support this nomination. He is a tremendous asset to the Council. He always goes above and beyond. He's always represented us with respect, with dignity, and I think he certainly serves the position well. So I would ask that everyone support his nomination as President. Thank you.
Any other comments? Will clerk please call the roll?
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge. Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker. Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Will clerk please call resolution number 2?
Elect Vice President of the Common Council.
Councilor Cordino, Councilor McBrady. Any comments? Councilor Cordino?
Yes, I just want to share my thoughts. Kevin and I have been President and Vice President for the last 2 years, and I can't think of a better person to be a leader in this organization. He certainly is more than capable of leading this organization, this committee, this council, and I have a lot of confidence in his abilities. He's intelligent, he's articulate, he does his homework, and I'd be honored if we vote him in as Vice President. I truly support his candidacy. Thank you.
Any other comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Will clerk please call resolution number 3?
Adopt rules of the Common Council.
Councilor Hill, Councilor Tesorio. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call resolution number 4.
Approve regular meeting night of the Common Council.
Councilor McBrady, Councilor Walker. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes
Will
7-0.
clerk please call resolution number 5?
Designate depositories of public monies.
Councilor Cordino, Councilor Hill. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call resolution number 6.
Appoint Chief Fiscal Officer.
Councilor Hill, Councilor Tesorio. Any comments? Will clerk please call the roll?
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call resolution number 7.
Designate official newspaper.
Councilor Gozick, Councilor Cordino. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call resolution number 8.
Adopt regular office hours.
Councilor Walker, Councilor Hill. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call resolution number 9.
Approve tax anticipation note.
Counselor Corradino, Counselor Hill. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesario.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call resolution number 10.
Adjournment.
Can I have a motion to adjourn? Counselor Gozick, Counselor Walker. Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesario.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Meeting is adjourned.
On my watch, it's 6:30. It's time to call the roll for the Administrative Services Committee meeting for January 6th, 2020. Please call it. Here.
Here.
Here. Here. Here. At this time, I'd like a motion to approve the minutes of the December 2nd, 2019 committee meeting. Councilor Tesario, Councilor Hill. Yes.
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 Is there any old business to attend to? Seeing none, moving right along to item number 1, under communication. Nancy Stereo, Personnel Director, requests authorization for Mayor William J. Barlow, Jr. to sign rate increases with Oswego Hospital to perform various medical testing and physicals. Nancy?
We have, for several years, contracted with Oswego Hospital to perform various physicals, testing, and things like that. The last time they had a rate increase was 2014. And I believe in your packets was a listing of the services they provide, and I also included the increase from 2014 to today. It's kind of a pretty standard thing, but if anyone has any questions, I'll be glad to try and answer them.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions on the council or from the floor? The packet and the information you provided was very helpful, showing what it was and what it's going to be. So thank you for that. For that. I don't see any questions or concerns. Can I have a motion, please? Councilor Hill, Councilor Tesario.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Cabrera.
Yes.
Counselor Beard.
Yes.
Item number 2, Randall B. Griffin, Fire Chief, requests an interdepartmental transfer in the amount of $21,450. Chief?
Good evening, everyone. This is a transfer of funds under our contract. We allow our members to choose whether or not to get a cash option for their uniforms or use the city's purchasing policies to purchase their uniforms and things like that. So this represents those members who've opted to, instead of getting cash payment for that uniform allowance, to purchase through the city's purchasing power.
All right, very good. Any questions for the chief? I did have just one quick question. I mean, according to my notes here, you're taking it from personal services, which is actually payroll for the department.
So either that $650, because it's contractual, it's in the contract, they either get that in cash and get paid out under the 101 account, or if we use it in uniforms, it moves over to be used as equipment.
Okay, so it's a wash, basically.
It is a wash. You take the uniform allowance according to the contract is $650 per person per year, times however many people, and so that amount of money gets moved to equipment. And then what we do is internally we keep track of each person, and we subtract out as they use those funds for whatever they're going to use them for.
All right, very good. I just was concerned that later in the year you might come back and say, I'm short 21 grand for payroll.
No.
Got it. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Any questions or concerns from anybody? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor McBrady, Councilor Hill.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Cabrera.
Yes.
Counselor Beard.
Yes.
Item number 3, the city assessor requests discussion regarding the reappointment of Matthew Brancato to the City of Oswego Board of Assessment Review.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Brancato has been on our Board of Assessment review for, well, since as long as I've been there, about 14, 15 years. But we have 5 members, and they serve a 5-year term, and his term is up this year. He has extensive knowledge in real property values, kind, courteous to the property owners, and he's been the chairman several times, and he's expressed interest in remaining, and I'd certainly like to see him remain.
Very good. Any questions or concerns? Councilor Tesorerio.
Just a quick comment. Mr. Brancato has pretty much redeveloped that whole 2nd Street area in the 6th Ward. Done a fabulous job. He knows what he's doing. Retains property values with every project he's attempted, and very successful. So I think it's a great, to retain his services on that committee. That's all I have.
All right. Very good. Anybody else? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Hill, Councilor Burridge.
Councilor Corino.
Yes.
Councilor McCurdy.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilor Burris.
Yes.
Item number 4, the Engineering Department requests the Common Council approves the low bid submitted by J&A Mechanical Contractors Incorporated for general construction in the amount of $606,000 for the West Side Wastewater Treatment Plant Rehabilitation of Hydronic Systems Project. Is there somebody here? Yes, there is somebody here that can expand on this one. Ken?
Good evening. So this is for replacement of the current water heating system, hydronic system in the West Side Wastewater Treatment Facility. The current system is pretty much defunct. Well, I guess it's original, pretty much original. So the piping is pretty much bursting and had enough, and we actually lost the pipe just as this bid was being opened between the main building and one of the outlying buildings. So this includes replacing all of the piping along with several of the outer loop systems in order to get our heating system back in working condition at the facility.
All right, very good. In the interest of transparency, I did want to read that there were 2 bids. J&A Mechanical was at the $606,000, and Ontario HVAC Solutions came in at $681,000. Any questions or concerns for Ken while he's up here on the podium, ready to answer our questions? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Tesorerio, Councilor Burridge.
Councilor Corino.
Yes.
Councilor McCurdy.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilor Burris.
Yes.
Item number 5, the Engineering Department requests that the mayor be authorized to sign amendment number 2 with GHD Consulting Engineers, LLC, to include the professional engineering services in the amount of $494,000 for the third 25% of the combined sewer separation Phase 3.
Good evening,
Mr.
Councilors.
Engineer?
Good evening.
Hello. This is an amendment to retain GHD. This is par for the course. In the previous phases, we've done this, where we take the engineers who have designed and have learned this contract, and we bring them on to be construction inspectors, to be field staff. So that's what this represents.
All right, very good. Any questions or concerns for Jeff while he's in the room? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor McBurney, Councilor Burridge.
Councilor Corino.
Yes.
Councilor McCurdy.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilor Burris.
Yes.
Item number 6, the Engineering Department requests that the mayor be authorized to sign change order numbers 1, 2, and 3 for the general contract with W.D. Malone Trucking and Excavating for the State Route 104 Streetscape Improvement Project in the total amount of $4,796.13. Jeff?
So these are items that obviously were before I started, but in discussion with Mr. Johnson, our engineering tech, these change orders were necessary to keep the project moving forward. The work has already been done and completed, and so this is to actually pay for that work.
All right, very good. I do have one question before you leave.
Yeah.
Not that I'm nitpicking here, but there are 3 change orders, and they do total the $47.96. Change order number 3. I was reading that one, and I was concerned about that because the way it was worded in the description, it sounded like that the work that we had to do, this change order, represented work that we had to do because New York State DOT had to put in the pedestrian light. It seemed from the literature and the information I was given that because they did some damage, we had to have W.D. Malone fix that damage. So, again, I'm only talking about $1,651.72, but it seems to me that State DOT is kind of on the hook for this. So I just was asking the question, I know you weren't here, is this something that we could pursue if, you know, again, it's a small ticket item, but if this was a big ticket item, we probably shouldn't let the state off the hook. So in your opinion, what do you think about this?
I always think it's worth asking. Worst they can say is no.
Well, I like your answer. I like your answer. But did you read the information about that change order number 3? I mean, it was pretty specific as far as indicating that there was damage done after the fact and that we had to fix it because of the DOT work that was done to fix that pedestrian light.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm not going to push this too far on this, but I just think that, you know, we should take a look at these things and see if, do we, the city, have to pay for these things in the future?
Right.
Anybody else have any questions or concerns about this? Okay, thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
All right, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Hill, Councilor Burridge.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McCurdy.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
No.
Councilor Byrd.
Yes. Item number 7, the engineering department requests that the mayor be authorized to sign the proposal with National Grid to provide lighting to Fifth Avenue with an estimated annual cost of $96.39. Jeff, is this yours too?
Apparently.
You're a busy guy today.
I guess I am. In discussion with Mr. Johnson, it was brought to the city's attention that there were dark spots on Fifth Avenue. This is to rectify that. We requested National Grid put together a quote of what they think would need to be done. This represents that and would be added to our annual account.
I have one question. According to the way it's written, it talks about that one pole, but in the information we were given, it said poles 29 and a half, 30, and 34. So is this one pole, or is this 3 poles, and is the $96.39 for one pole or all 3 per annual?
The way I read it, their solution was one light, and that's the cost of one light, is how I read it.
One light. But do you see where it says poles
Yes,
29 and a half, 30,
Yes.
and 34?
Yes.
Well, maybe we have somebody here to clarify it.
It is for 3 poles, and it is 29, 29 and a half, and 34. One at the beginning of the block, one in the middle, one at the end, down by Mr. Paul Dean's house. So from Utica Street down to Paul Dean's house, there would be 3 new lights. So that is for 3 lights.
So the wording, the way it's written, says National Grid has recommended by the proposal that one 25-watt LED fixture be installed on a wood pole with an estimated cost of $96.39 is not really correct, the way
No,
it's written.
it is for 3 lights.
For 3?
Yes. 3 new lights to be installed.
Got it. All right. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm glad you were here. Anybody else have any questions?
Should we amend it to that?
I don't see anybody. Can I have a motion? Oh, Councilor Walker.
So now is it 96.39 for 1 or for 3? That's,
It is for 3.
It is for all 3.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you.
Since you were a counselor, the LED lighting has come across. You know, it's a modern kind of light now. I know you're used to those old sodium vapor lights back in the dark ages. Anybody else? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Hill, Councilor Burridge.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McCurdy.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilor Byrd.
Yes.
Item number 8, the city clerk's office requests approval of 10 solid waste applications received for the 2020 year. I don't see anybody here from the clerk's office, but this is pretty standard operating procedure. To be a hauler in the city of Oswego, you do have to pay the $500 fee, and we got 10 applications, so it's just a matter of bookkeeping. Anybody else have any concerns, questions? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Tesorio, Councilor McBrearty.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBrearty.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilor Beard.
Yes.
Item number 9, the city clerk's office requests that the mayor be authorized to request that our state legislators prepare and introduce the necessary legislation and authorize the mayor to execute any and all documents required by our state legislators and the New York State Department of Taxation and Finance, authorizing 1% sales and compensating use tax for the period of December 1st, 2020 to November 30th, 2023. Anybody have any questions? Again, this is just re-upping the 1% sales tax. Any concerns from the council, from anybody? Seeing none, can I have a motion? Councilor Burridge, Councilor Hill.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBrearty.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilor Beard.
Yes.
All right, I believe that was the last item on the agenda for this committee meeting. Is there any other concerns, old business? Nothing? Can I have a motion to adjourn? Councilor McBrearty, Councilor Tesorario.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBrearty.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilor Beard.
Yes.
Thank you.